जिद है मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका मौका मिले तो करूं मैं ये दोबारा जुनू के आग में उबलती मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई और सहारा जिद है मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका मौका मिले तो करूं मैं ये दोबारा जुनू की आंख में उबलती मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई और सहारा
ਚੱਕਾ ਜਿੱਤਿਆ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਚੱਕਾ ਜਿੱਤਿਆ ਚੱਕਾ ਜਿੱਤਿਆ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਚੱਕਾ ਜਿੱਤਿਆ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਕਿ ਆਇਆ ਹੈ ਫਤਿਹ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੂਰਮਾ ਸੂਰਮਾ ਗਮਾਂ ਨੇ ਹੈ ਜੰਮਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਸੂਰਮਾ 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 ਸੂਰਮਾ
रोके वो काफी रुके ना तू तो टोके वो काफी झुके जरा भी रुकेगी ना पर इनकलाबी मन है राजी डरना क्यों अब अपनी बारी मार ही लेंगे अब तो बाजी
चक्का लिख गया नई कहानी चक्का लिख गया चक्का जित्ते ते मिलन बधाइयां चक्का जित्ते ते मिलन बधाइयां के आया है फतेह करके सूरमा सूरमा गमां ने है जम्मिया एक सूरमा 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 सूरमा
जिद है मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका मौका मिले तो करूं मैं ये दोबारा जुनू की आंख में उबलती मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई हो
जगे दा जोश तूफानी जगे नू चढ़ी जवानी ओ जग्गा सुन न किसी की के जग्गा कर मनमानी जगे दा जोश तूफानी जगे नू चढ़ी जवानी ओ जग्गा सुन न किसी की के जग्गा कर मनमानी जग्गा जित्ते ते मिलन बधाइयां जग्गा जित्तिया चक्का जित्तिया ते मिलन बधाइयां चक्का जित्तिया चक्का जित्तिया ते मिलन बधाइयां चक्का जित्तिया चक्का जित्तिया ते मिलन बधाइयां चक्का जित्तिया
Chapter 6, Step 4, Who's Got My Money?
Sure that money is calling, so I gotta ask who got it. Who got my money? Say who got my money? Who got my money? Say who got my money? Who got it? I gotta get it. What you finna do about it? I'm finna get it. Hey, deal estate, I hear the money knocking, knocking. Ding dong, tell me, do you got it, got it? Step inside the office, and you see us ballin', ballin'. Cause the every day, you know that when we bossin', bossin'. Y'all said I gotta get that dough. Gotta get it. Said I gotta get that dough. Talking meals, yeah, I'm talking hungry. talking meals, now I'm talking money. Yeah. And I just feel like you got that for me. Yeah. Another deal right before the morning. Yeah. Talking credit and cash. Every question they ask, we gon' get to the bag. But they don't believe it, they say. How he achieve it, they say. Say getting rich is a fantasy, Uncle G, what they say. Watch where you getting advice. Get you a millionaire mind. Do you some millionaire math and multiply like chapter 5. Then I got one question. Hold up, 2 questions. Can you keep it 100? Do you want blue blessings? Say we got all the answers. That's a scuba lesson. Do whatever it takes, like season 2 especially. Mikey B gon' ring the bell and get the 2-stepping. I doubled up and Jay say, homie, quit your 2-Xing. Dominate, don't compete. Champion came to win. What you say, Uncle G? Can we ask him again? I say, who got my money? Who got it? Who got it? Who got my money? Who got it? Who got it? Who got my money? Who got it? 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 Yeah, so I got what you gonna do about it? Who got my money? Say, who got my money? Who got my money? Say, who got my money? Swear that money's calling. So I gotta ask who got it.
Okay, let's get to the paper. Talking millions on the phone. Okay, let's get some new haters. Ain't no feelings in the zone.
Okay, you talking to me. VIP all about business. I never hope for the money. Me, I go out and I get it.
See, me, I go out on the Tuesday. You know, every day Tuesday. You know, Sheriff stay groovy. It's a 10X movie.
You know we stay on the move. Gotta get money, they do it. Get in the wins, never losing. We never talk, we just prove it. Who got it? 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 Yeah, sure that money's calling. So I gotta ask who got it.
Who got my money? Got my money. You got my money.
No, 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 no.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. I won't have your name to call. I will be the last to fall. I will be the last to fall.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for logging in at today working day, and it's really been a wonderful day. So thank you so much for logging in. If you can hear my voice or you can see my video, you can just type in the chat box. This is YouTube live. As of now, I've not gone in Facebook live. So the people who are watching through YouTube, you can just check your internet connections and this thing, and we will start in just 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so thank you so much for logging in, and it's really been a great day as of now because today is my birthday, and on this occasion, every year I have thought of bringing some revolutions in debt freedom, particular industry as well as sector, and wherein I will be bringing some rebooting the systems, because like we have Windows in laptops and desktop, where we always reboot our systems to just to again restart the kind of things, and we need to change as well to go back to our roots and just recollect what we have done. So this is what my mentor used to say, that our intention should be right, and that's why I also got inspiration from my mentor, and I really got it to change this, and that's why my name is called Metamorphosis. And why this Metamorphosis, that I have to share you a small story with that, because that is got a real inspiration from one of the particular animal, and you might some of might have also got an idea of where I'm talking about. But yes, this is very important in particular segment and particular sector as well, because there have been lot been communications and lot been confusions around, and I may have the authority since I've been working for this particular personal finance area for past 6 to 7 years, and more than that, I was working with banking as well. So based on that, I have certain experience, and this is all my perspectives. It need not be your perspective, or you should get it into that. But this is my way of sharing what I have got, the knowledge to all the world, so that you can get something and just go out be and just change your life. Okay, so the metamorphosis is a name which came from the animal butterfly, we can say, and how the evolution of a butterfly from a caterpillar in the cocoon. From there, it got into a butterfly to revamp the systems, to reboot the system, to bring that change. That's what all I wanted to do this by event, and this event will be every year on the same day, same timing. Possibly, I might try to change the timing as well, but every year I will trying to do this event so that to make more and more developments, more and more changes, so that more and more people can may benefited from this and can get all the things there. Okay, so let's start it. So I'm going to share my PPT. So welcome once again to Debt Freedom Club. It's time to get free. Metamorphosis 2023 is time to get free. This event is for you. This event is for you because all the things what I will be sharing with you will be specifically for. It's not about like Mahesh, or it's not about the Debt Freedom Club or MVK. No, it's all about us as a community. We have to grow as a group of people. We have to grow coming together. That's a big thing which will revolutionize the entire debt freedom journey, because today if you see, one person can go to a certain extent, but he need to have some support from his family, friends, relatives, from a group of like-minded people, because that's where the energy lies. You may lose the energy, you may lose the motivations, but if you have a group of friends who are motivating you, group of people who are motivating you, who are in the same journey, who are in the same boat where you are selling, might be that will be a revolutionary change for you. So today is going to be a special day. I want to thank you all being here on time. Lots been planned out. So it has been over 3 months of planning and spending time and getting executed today. And I will be going to finishing by maybe by 1 hour, so say 8:30 as around. But might be it go extend, but try to I will try to finish with that. But it will be amazing. I will be showing you one of a kind ride, and if you're all ready, you can type rock and roll because I just want to see your participations and all. And and I can't wait to unfold what's in store for you because setting the foundation is very important. So the first part of the event I will say going on the current state of debt freedom journey, what is happening in and around debt freedom, because some of people might not know. I will be speaking how it's shaping up, okay, and some and I have been going to various struggles and methods I have tried. So I will be sharing all this experience of 14 years of experience. I will be talking about where we are right now, the pros and cons, the positives and negatives, where we are headed for the future as well, and why we need to speed up the things. Because if you all need to get debt free, it's the time right now. It's not time tomorrow. It's not time yesterday. It's time not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. It's time right now. You have to take the action. So do you agree that the time and the situation we are right now, we have to do the things that is gonna be making a greater, bigger impact in your future death journey. It is all about, like I said, it's all about the community, the people who are getting affected by you. That's more important. So it's not about getting rid of the debt or coming out of the debt. It's about making an impact in your life. It's about enjoying your life to the fullest. It's about enjoying what you want to do always, but you could not do because of the pressure or something else. It's about doing the things with the right intention. My mentor always says that, it always says the intention is everything. The moment your intention is clear, no, you will take the action with all the full faith and you will go ahead and blast your goals. People will see you what you say. People can see to your intentions. You might have experienced that some people, when they say, that they're having some bad intention, they're speaking rightly, but somewhere at the back of the mind, you feel that thought that some people are just fooling you or making a buck of you. So it is not about the Excel sheets, it's not about tactics. That will come and go. Today, if I share with sheet, that will come and go. But it's all about the intention. Now, some of big confusions talking about the fire, financial freedoms, and debt freedom is my 2 cents I will be sharing with you. It's my perspective, my experience. So it's all about that thing. Then I'm going to talk about the debt-free journey process, what exactly where we are in a society where there's a speed, prosperity, and success, and to really bring those good old money habits which will got lost in this fast-paced world, but in a different avatar. So how we all got in depth. It has been 4 years, and this is not about these things, right? So yes, it's time to strap your seat belts till 8:30, as I will try to finish before that. Let's see. Be fully focused. This is very important because it's not about the updates. Updates is one of the part, but the major things which I'll be sharing with you will be very important for you in your depth for freedom journey, and possibly some of the things you can gather and you can use it in your financial depth freedom as well. And takes notes as well. Be 100% present and participated. If I try to tell you something, you can put the comments, because that's the way I can communicate and I can see with you. So if anything you feel like, you can just put it in comments and we'll just check it out. So like I said, this is my birthday, and today is a very good day, and that is why I started this thing, getting inspired from mentors, and that's why I said we should have a mentor in our life, we should have a coach, we should have an advisor in our life, because we need to have these people to guide us from the breaking line. Every great person in this world has a mentor. Every great person has a coach in their life. So it's not about things that is not a big thing. It's not, no, it's important to have a mentor and coach in your life. So this is me doing 11 studies 99 2000 year, and I was just we got and this thing. So I just wanted to express the gratitude before we starting this. My parents, this is very important. My mentors, God, my wife, universe, friends, relatives, clients, students, and my coaching career. This all are people are impacted. And today, what I am there because of all these people. They have somewhere impacted me, and I've learned a lot because, like always, I have seen that every person you come across, you come in touch with them, they always teach you something. Now it is up to you how you take it. That's a different thing. But the way you see it and how you feel it, that's more important. And if you learn in a, that's what I said. If your intention is correct, if your intention is right in learning the things, good things, you will always see the good things happening in your life. And that's where these all things are coming. This one person has really impacted me. Now, many people would have not me knowing this person. He is Grand Sabatier, and he's the one who taught me the way of financial freedom. In the year 2016 and 17, when I came across of this particular personality, he was way ahead. He was just 25 years. I was around 30, 37 years old. And that time, this guy has been a financial freedom. And he's just an introvert like me, not talking too much to the press. And if you see, you will not get so much of content about him in anywhere, Instagram or anywhere. It's very rare. And recently only he came up with some course where he wanted to teach all his students and everything. That's where he came. But till then, he was such an individual, a good individual. The way he has established his financial freedom, the way his story is, this book is best. If you get and hold, it is available in Amazon. Go and try and read this book, because this book will give you so many highlights of your life in debt freedom journey. Another person, I think all of you might be impacted by this also, Robert Kiyosaki. He is the one who taught me about Rich Dad Poor Dad. I got into that book, and also I learned about the cash flow game as well. And this is the person who really I admire a lot, because he is the one who taught me that debt can be a good thing also. Normally we think that if we take the money, it's not good for purpose. No, we have to use somewhere debt to move you, because debt you can't avoid, but yes, you can reduce its impact so that you don't get affected. So this is what I have learned from him, and he is one of the mentors. So I want to pay gratitude to him before we starting. This is on the list of the mentors which I am gave. So it's like I am a lifelong learner. So I get and go on each and every mentors wherever I get. This is only the small list. I have so many lists, but in one slide I can't put it. So I'm just going to that. So let's start with the story of butterfly, and you already have know what is a butterfly story. There are four stages of metamorphosis in the butterflies and moths, and the very first stage is your egg. And what does egg lays on the plant by the adult female butterfly, and it laid from the spring or summer and fall, and this depends upon the species of the butterfly. Okay, but what do you understand from this? You are that part of, you are at that part of stage where you are an egg. You are in the mother's womb. You are supported by your parents, and that's where you're getting that knowledge and everything. The second stage comes the larva. This is also called a caterpillar, because if the insect is a butterfly or moth. Now what is the job of the caterpillar is to eat and eat and eat. So as the caterpillar grows, it split into skin and spreads about 4 to 5 times and everywhere, right? But what is the lesson you gain from this? The lesson is that as soon as you come off the world, mother's womb, you start to learn the things. You get to things which is coming very easily to you. You don't value the things. You think that this thing is always with me and I can always get to that. No. At some point of time, you will never realize it, but after you grow old, the realization comes in a very late stage. And that's where the problem lies. Okay. Now the third stage is what is called as pupa. The pupa of butterfly is also called as chrysalis, and depending on the species, the pupa might be suspended under the branch, hidden in leaves, or buried underground. Now, actually, it is actually a moth. If you see many moths, it is protected by a cocoon of silk. Now, this is where your college educations come into use. You go into graduations, you get into basic educations and everything, you get to the work. And this is where you get into a comfortable life where you already know that you have to do these things. And the problem is that that's where your learning stops. Now here what happens is that pupa just is been protected by cocoon. Okay, and it is protected from all the things. So pupa cannot learn anything. That the animal inside, that the living being inside in that, they cannot learn, and they don't know what big changes are happening outside. Anything is happening inside, that's okay, but outside they don't know, and this is where we as a human beings also impacted. Also, this is very 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 important stage of that. Then comes the last stage, which is called as the butterflies. So they do look very different from the larva. So caterpillars have few tiny eyes, stubby legs, and few short antennas. But the adults have long legs, long antennas, and compounded eyes. Okay, and the one thing is that they can't do is grow. The caterpillar job was to eat. The adult job is to mate and lay eggs. So this is where the butterfly comes in, and this is where you get into adulthood, where you get married, you get settled, you get into a family mode of things, and that's where again you get to know that this is where you need to change. But again, you get into a comfortable zone, you get into the depth, you don't know about anything about the financial literacy. Some may have made the mistakes, but still they can't get out of this, and because of that, you're moving into a different phase of life. Now, if you agree what I've said, you can type agree in the chat box, and this is where this thing is there. Yeah. So, what is the state of personal debt? I will share you with the positive things, and then I will share with the negatives, because every coin has a two sides. So, let's start with the positive. And what is the positive things? Financial freedom. The the very first thing, if you see, very important thing. Positive is very important because financial freedom, you never get it. With the help of personal debt, you were always able to get it, but somewhere some things have happened. You were not able to get that particular thing, and somewhere some people were not understanding what is financial freedom, what is the current state, and everything, and they never realized that what exactly is all these things about. Okay. So this is what actually the people are getting into that, but actually people doesn't know what exactly it is. The second thing is assets. A lot of assets have been going on. Not many people are getting into assets. They know that what is assets. Uh, Borrowing enabled the people to acquire assets such as the homes, or we can say some real estate properties which can appreciate in value of the time and enhance their financial being. Yes, new investment avenues has been opened. So debt can be used to invest in income generating assets. So some people are using the debts uh, to invest in income generating assets such as stocks, real estates, or businesses, potentially leading to wealth accumulations. Yeah. Then education skill development. So student loans was there, education loans, because nowadays we don't have that kind of education in our country, and so that is why we go for more and more outside countries, and they can facilitate that education skill development, increasing the uh, earning opportunities and career opportunities. Credit scores. Credit building was very important, because if you responsibly manage your debt, including the including the timely repayments, you can help the individual establish and improve the credit scores, enabling the access to more and more favorable terms for future borrowings as well. Dream home. How many of you feel that you need to have home? And today, if you see in this world, it's not possible to get an home with our own resources. That's why we go for a home loan. Yeah. And also for the tax benefits as well. So because of this step, it made possible a dream home for many of people. Business growth. So entrepreneurs often rely on the loans yet to start or expand their business. So that create a lot of job opportunities, and which also indirectly contributing to the economic growth as well. Emergencies. Best example is COVID. It's taught us what is emergency, the personal loan or the lines of credit, whichever can serve as a financial safety net during the emergencies, prevented individuals from depleting their savings or investments. Tax benefit. Some forms of debt, like your mortgage or student loan or the education loan, what we can say, may be tax deductible in certain countries, but overall reducing the over cost of reporting. There are many tax sections are there, but right now, with respect to the new tax regime, you might be getting into a new tax sheet. So there might be so much sections will not be there. Lifestyle upgradations. So debt can be used to enhance our, today we can take Apple iPhone on loan. So that is again a lifestyle enhancement which we have taken. Going on a vacation, exotic vacations with the help of loans. Home renovations we can take using personal loans. That's was the thing. And the last thing is that increase the earning potential. This is very important. Increase earning potential. Borrowing for your education or skill development can lead to higher earning potential over a lifetime. It is very important, because you need to be a lifelong learner. You need to invest in your skills in education. The moment what happens is that the moment people after graduate get into job, they stop learning, and that's where the growth of them doesn't happen. You imagine a situation why people are getting promoted, why people are getting recruited from different things, because they have got some skills which you don't have. Now you need to get to that level, you have to learn that skill, you have to follow that person, you have to invest some money and learn that skill. That's the only way you can do that, and you get to that position. There's no other way, otherwise you have to spend your time more and more, right? So this is where that this thing. Now coming back to the negatives, high interest rates. So whatever you say, we have high interest rates because of this, which was the problem. uh, Borrowing always comes with the interest rates, right? But it can be significantly increase the total cost of debt also, right? So high interest rate can make it challenging to pay down the principal amount. Financial stress. So in a recent news article, I think I have seen that 80% of the people were facing financial stress. Carrying significant amount of personal debt can lead to financial stress and anxiety. The burden of repayment can impact one's mental health and overall well-being. Very, very important, and very important thing people miss it. Bill savings. Money used for repayment, what they do, majority of people have using their emergency money to pay off their debt. And that could have been saved and invested for further financial goals. But due to excessive debt, they could not save. Risk of debt. If individuals are unable to manage their debt effectively, then what is the use? There's a risk of debt or default always be there, right? Default will be there. So defaulting on various loans can impact have a very serious consequences, including your credit scores will be affected. Also, legal actions can be made, right? Low credit scores, ultimately you are impacted will be on the credit scores also. So if you are missing a late or missed payments on loans and credit cards are negatively affected, it affects at a very greater extent. So lower credit score can result in higher interest rate, and you can't bargain. That's very important. On the future loans and difficulty in obtaining the credit. No time to enjoy. Many people have seen that people doesn't get time to enjoy. Why? Because they are working day in day out to reduce their debts, and that's why they are not able to enjoy. And after 60 they feel that they have to take some time and do that. They can't take time because they don't realize that today average lifespan of an Indian is around 85 to 90. Imagine a situation you retire at 60, 25 to 30 years you're just leaving. Can you go on a beach and sipping on orange and sitting on a shack for 25 years? You can do it. I mean, some of the people are there. You can do it. But some majority of the people can do it. No, due to health issues, right? So this is very, very important. Uh, no time to enjoy. The debt trap. Whatever you do, you get into a trap. The moment you take one loan, to pay off that loan, people always take another loan. To pay off the another loan, people take, and that's what the marketing strategy of all the companies as well. They do these things, but they don't realize that people often fall into such trap and they get into the debt trap as well. Delay in financial goals. How many of you have delayed your retirement because of debt? I'm sure many of them have retired. Okay. So debt can delay or prevent you from achieving important financial goals. There are some financial goals which has to be achieved in stipulated time, specific time period. So you have to do it, so come what may happen. But due to debt, you cannot do. Relationship problems. Many times you see the frequent fights between husband and wife, between parents and children, between individuals in life, office problems you have because of the personal financial stress you get into. You're not able to concentrate in the office as well. There's so many problems are there because of debt as well. Legal actions. In some cases, defaulting a loan can result in legal action. So you will get a legal notice from the lawyers, and that can impact your job profile as well. Last but not the least is health problems. The health is very difficult issue, and people are don't just get into it. They're spending 8 to 10 hours in laptop and desktop, and they are not putting any much in their back things. So this is very, very important that you need to get into that perspective. Now, what is the future of personal debt? And this quote holds a true. Creditors have better memories than debts. Now, Back in the year 2016, while I was in having a credit card debt of about uh, around 5 lakhs, and at that point of time I just missed one or two payments because I was getting busy into my office work, and somehow that automated EMI could not work due to some technical problem with the bank, or what has happened I really did not understand. But what has happened was that bank started calling me and told me that your EMI has not been processed due to something. You have to do it manually. Now, if you wait till 7th of this month, we will charge this so much interest, and if you wait till 10th of this month, you will charge this much, and if you wait till 15th, you will charge this. Was the thing back then. I'm talking about 15, 16. So that was the thing which was happening. So creditors have better memory. Even if you forget also, they will always remember. And this was the thing. But what really shifted in the year 2017 was very important thing, and I really wanted this thing was to happen was a forced resignation was happened. I nearly never thought that I would be resigning, and I thought that let's do it. But I never thought I wanted to get into entrepreneurship, but not at that moment in the 2017. But due to forced resignation, I have to do this, and I started for that. But the problem was that I realized that somewhere some problem is will be there, and you can't do it. You can't avoid. The universe has something in your mind, and they have to do it, right? So I started to get into a depth thing. I started to learn a lot of things. I learned about web freedom. I learned about entrepreneurship. I learned about financial freedom. That's where I came across Grant Sabatier and Robert Kiyosaki. I started reading his books. Time freedom. I wanted time freedom as well. And to move a step ahead, after all these struggles and hard work, I became debt free. I became zero debt in the year 2018 19, where I destroyed everything. I completed all the debts. Then I became an entrepreneur, then became a coach and trainer, now educating the people about how to be debt free. I've written a book. I learned about new technologies, new methods of reducing the debts, created a community of like minded people because I realized that community is the only one which can support you. Because while I was in debt, nobody was there to support me. But when I got like minded people who were also in debt like me and they were also sailing the same boat, that's where I got the support, the moral responsibility, and the motivation which got me into this. And that's why I'm creating a community of like minded people. Today, I have students who are like minded, who are helping each other. I get to them in the weekly call or some monthly calls, and I get to them and learn to them. They're supporting each other. They are learning and they're saying that such a community is very rare to come. Because today, if you see, one can go ahead to a certain extent alone, but if you have a group of people, you can go to a very extent, any tremendous extent you can go. This is what I've been taught and I've been got. Now, what is the future if you say today, as of now, digital transformation? Digital transformation is very, very important because today, if you see in this digital age, the personal debt is also not being spared by the this thing because fintech solutions, what we there's a new word which has come, financial technologies, what we say, the solutions and increasing dependence on the digital platforms have made borrowing and managing debt more convenient and accessible. Today, if you sit in the mobile, also download an app and you get a loan on your name, right? You have to just pass on your documents, pan card, Aadhaar card, and everything, and you got there, boom, you got your loan. There's no bank agency, no agents coming to your home and everything. Previously, we used to go to the bank and ask for the this and everything, right? So this has been an impact in the way of how the debt has been occurring. AI lending, everywhere AI, artificial intelligence there. So personal debt is also not being spared. So AI and data analytics also enabling the lenders to offer highly customized loan products. See, previously people used to have a specific loan products. Okay, they used to have a specific loan amount. So if you want a lesser loan also, that particular entity will not give you because they have certain limitations. You have to take either big or low. Now, what is happening in that? The people who doesn't want more loan, they are forced to take that loan because they are not getting that loan. Or else they have another solution. They have to go to a small lender who will charge you more higher interest, and also they will give you normal amount, whatever you want, they will give you. But now it has been highly customized, personalized to your individual's financial situations and needs. And because all this happens thanks to AI and data analytics. Rising educational debt. Today, if you see, education loans are continuing to rise, and education inflation is around hovering around 12 to 13%, which is very, very high. So, especially in the countries where expensive higher education system like US and Canada, if you see, more or less, if you spend also, you have to take a loan. And nowadays, education benefits are also, tax benefits also there. But unless the significant reforms are made, you will always facing this problem of education debt. So that will be there always. Different sources of credit scores. Now there is not one source. No, there is not bank source will be for your credit score. There's alternative non-traditional data sources all there, such as your social media activities. Okay, the more and more you do interactions in Amazon, Flipkart, everywhere it is tracking. Today, any movement in your internet is always tracked by these bankers as well and the financial fintech solutions as well. Your utility bill payments, the way you make your bill payments either by using your mobile app, or you're using your mobile service providers app, or you're using Amazon Pay, whatever you're using, all been tracked. And it's all been used to access your credit worthiness. Your access to credit will be expanded for such populations. Earlier, there was a limited source of data, but now it is whole lot of sources. This is the state of future state of uh, debt, what we can say. Cryptocurrencies. Right now, our country has been banned these things, but there is still a lot of talking in the world. Emergence of decentralized finance, which is called DeFi in short form. That platforms are providing new avenues for borrowing and lending, and thereby potentially distributing traditional banking models. Okay, as of now, some countries are not like us. We are not accepting that, but some countries are doing that, and some people are already doing that. So there are these things also disturbing the whole future of personal debt. Digital access. So it's also like you have normal assets as well, where your physical assets are there, but nowadays no digital assets are also there. This is all due to DeFi only, so it's not like that. This thing ESG. Now this is what you call sustainability linked finance. So environment and social consideration may become a very important thing, and it will be integrated in your lending decisions as well, because more and more governments are not having money, and they have seen that due to this climatic changes and everything, more and more government is putting that money from where the funds will come. This is where this sustainability linked finance will come in. This will encourage the sustainability borrowing and investing as well. Regulatory changes. We can't avoid any regulator. Government might introduce new regulations to protect the consumers and promote the responsible lending practices time and again. So thereby it will affect the availability as well. Also the terms and conditions of all the loans and everything. So whatever is there, regulatory will do that. We have P2P lendings, peer-to-peer lending. So peer-to-peer lending could continue to grow. Right now they're using AI and data analytics, but it's offering alternatives to traditional financial institutions as well. Financial literacy. The more and more people are getting into debt, they are not able to get that financial. They are not able to be a financial literate, and this is where the problem lies. So the future is that you are either had to be a financial literate. If you are being a financial illiterate, then maybe you might be falling behind. Debt consolidation. The strategies and the tools which are used for the debt consolidation will be more sophisticated, will be becoming more sophisticated, helping the individuals streamline and managing your debt more effectively, because more and more these automations are coming. So more and more tools will be there to help you. So like I said, today this tool will work, tomorrow the tool will be going. But the intention to reduce your debt will always be there. Healthcare debts. Healthcare inflation is hovering around 13 to 14%. And today in India, you don't have any government. Majority of people are not having any pension. And the problem is that people once get into retirement, the main problem is that they don't have any other problem. The problem with their health only. So the debt will be there. People are taking a lot of money to cure their health and everything, and like cancer and dreadful diseases, maybe you might be extending a lot of things, so you're spending a lot of things, and that's where the people are getting into debt. Now, this is the new debt, we can say, because earlier in 80s and 90s this was not there. Earlier it was there, it was in a small proportion, but now it has taken a large number along with your education, this thing. Now we come to the different phases of debt freedom journey. What are the different phases? Because there are so many phases are there. We understand that only one phase is that we getting into debt and we just want to get out, but that's not the thing. There are so many things are there after that also, because you get into that phase, then only we'll know that where exactly what kind of phase we are having. Okay. So let's start it. What is the first phase? Is called as a borrowing phase. Now, in this phase, clearly it is the name is there, borrowing phase. So you're getting into borrowing phase, where you get the money, you borrow the money, and you're done with that. That's all. So you time the links and everything, and you sign the documents, and you get into that. But the problem is that in this borrowing phase, no, people don't do enough due diligence. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean is that the problem is that people are not checking the interest rates, they are not bargaining, they are not verifying the things. The moment they get that money, they are okay with that, and the moment they come across with the first person or the first lender whom they are getting in contact, they are always getting comfortable with them, and they started doing transactions with them. And now in this phase only majority of people are financially illiterate, because they don't check their options. There's so many options are there. It's not like that earlier used to not have any options, but now we used to have lot many options. So it's always there that we need to check these things, but many people don't do these things, and that's why the problem always be there. So it's very important that you need to check these things as well. The second phase is your debt accumulation phase. Now, debt accumulation phase means you gather the phase, okay, gather the money. So, debt accumulates as you, as an individual, use the credit and continue the borrowing to meet the various financial needs. Say, for example, today you took a debt for home loan. Tomorrow you have some home renovations, you will take a personal loan. Tomorrow you have an education loan for your children. The children is going for higher education, so you will take an education. This is all you are accumulating your debt. You're not taking a background check, or you're not taking the stock of the existing loans, and then go in and again you are accumulating the debts. Now, what is happening in that? Interest accrual will be there. What do I mean by that? Interest and the fees, or all the specific debts which you are doing, will add to the overall balance and will increase the total amount. So when we started, we had only home loan. Now we wait with the personal loan. Now we have an education loan. Now we have a lifestyle loan, and we have a furniture loan. Because of all this, your interest fees all getting added up. Now, how's the management in this accumulation phase? Very bad. They manage multiple debt accounts, but it's very difficult to manage things, because you're not taking all the loans from one lender, you're taking from different lenders. It's very rare that you take all the loans from one lender, because the rate of interest is always be different, right? So you make the minimum payments, tracking the balances, it's all very difficult, and that's where the problem of late payments and late payment receipts come into place. Okay. The third phase is debt repayment. See, this is where actually the people should create a budget. Okay, how to repayment? That's the way. You have to allocate a portion of your money income towards the debt repayment. Okay, now what do I mean? There is a two methods which we can say: debt snowball or avalanche. So there's a two methods which I always this is being taught by Dave Ramsey. He's one of the debt freedom coach as well, and he do a lot of things about these things. So this is one thing which is very important. Payment consistency. Individual makes regular payments to reduce the debt balances over the time. That is very important in this debt repayment phase. What is debt reduction phase? Now, debt reduction means now you come from the repayment phase to your reduction phase. Now, in reduction phase, you progress. Okay, as borrowers consistently make payments, your debt balances decreases, and you are able to see the progress in overall debt reduce. Okay, you get into a repayment plan. Okay, and wherein by you always pay your EMIs on time. Okay, but somewhere some people also start building their emergency fund as well. Okay, to avoid in future also some, if some healthcare issues or some health benefits are there, they can just use their emergency fund. Okay, the fifth is debt freedom phase. Now here it was means that you are celebrating. You have to celebrate, like you have already got into this thing and now you're celebrating. So you're celebrating the accomplishment of becoming debt free. Now this phase marks the successful completion of your debt payment journey. Okay, financial flexibility will be there, so you will now have more money sources which will be opened, and you can use and direct your funds towards savings, investment, other financial goals. You can plan for the future with no debt obligations. You can always build on more, building wealth, investing and planning for a long term this thing. Now there's very interesting thing, life after debt. What is life after debt? Here is what this phase people don't get into that. They get again into that phase and they again go into the all the phase. Okay. Now in this phase, actually you have to enjoy the life. You got to the depth. Now you think of something else. What you can do, what you can more and more you can come with, and more you can do things wherein by you can do a lot of things by which you can enjoy your life, right? This is very important. So that's where I came across this ikigai, and many of you might know what is ikigai, what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what can be paid for. So your passion, mission, professional, and vocation, everything matches. That's called the ikigai comes into place, right? So that's one thing. But what I did, I tried to revamp this thing and put it into our use, like that. This thing. What is your why? Why do you need to reduce your debt, or why do you need to close down your debt? What is your why? Is that you want to enjoy the life with your family? Is that you want to enjoy your retirement life? Is that you want to enjoy the legacy of your this thing? What you exactly want to do? What exactly you want to do? That's very important. And when your mindset is clear, you have to need a money mindset, a rich man's mindset, not a poor man's mindset. Okay, so you have to train your mind to work on that, because once your why is clear, you will train in your mind. Now when both this is clear, you should have patience. So when all this will come, this is your mojo, this is your debt freedom. This is where you are exactly, you will get to your debt freedom, and this is where you always will. Now speaking about community, like-minded people, they should be there. Otherwise you will not be able to go ahead. Now this is what the all think about when we talk about these things. Okay, so now when we come out the single mission, what is a single mission? Community, when we talk about single mission, is to about to create lifelong learners. I want lifelong learners helping each other. So that's what the community is all about, givers. When I created a community, I always thought about the people more giving. The more you give, the more you will receive. That's the law of the universe. If you all take and take and take, the moment will come where nobody will give you. And that's where you will realize that you have to give, then only you can receive. So the more and more you will give, you will receive. You give back to the society, because at one point of time you came back to the society. You are a human being. We human beings are tied up to the society. So we have to be in the society. If we are not in the society, we are not considered as a human beings. So we have to give back to society who has taught us so many things. So there are many underprivileged peoples, underprivileged children are there. Let's help them. Because once we achieve to a level, we need to help them. And it's not like that you have to do your stuff with your money. It's all about giving your time also. It's about giving your knowledge. Whatever you can do that. It's your journey. What's your journey about the debt is acknowledgement. First, acknowledgement is very important. People don't acknowledge the things that they are in debt. They always train their mind saying that I'm not in debt, I'm not in debt, it's okay. No, you have to acknowledge that you are to debt and you have to take the step. The second thing is the assessment. Create an assessment sheet where exactly you're standing right now. What is your income? What is your assets? What are your liabilities? What is your spendings? Then go for budget. How much you can budget? What all money is there to budget? Strategy, very important. Emergency fund. You have to create an emergency fund because the moment you need to have 3 to 6 months of your salary, that's not possible. I know it. But can you start with a small amount? That's possible. Learn and join a class where you can learn negotiation skills. This is very, very important. Consistent payment should be there. Cut out the unwanted expenses. Today, if you don't want iPhone or don't want an expensive phone, cut it out. Just see that if you can manage with a normal phone, which you can use it for calling, and if it then you can just create and do that. Sources of income, very important thing. Financial literacy and reviewing and monitoring your progress. This is very important. The last is be with like-minded people. The more and more you will be with the like-minded people, the more and more your mindset will change. The more and more your the whole thinking, the perspective of looking at the things no will change, and that's where the more revolutions will happen. So this is very, very important that you need to understand some things, because the moment the things you understand, then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. So, are you ready? Metamorphosis version 1.0. If yes, type yes in the chat box, and we can just see what exactly is the things. Yes, let's go. So, what is our mission? My mission is to empower working and salaried professionals to break free from the burden of debt, regain control of their finances, and achieve the long lasting financial freedom. And what is the value? Financial freedom, clarity, massive passive income, mindful spending, goal oriented mindset, debt free lifestyle, and contribution. Now, this is a code of honor which I learned from a mentor, and I really knew that we need to have discipline and consistency, because I've heard one of the interview of Rohit Shetty, who is the director of blockbusters like Golmaal, and he was asked that whether motivation or discipline, which one you prefer, and he said that I always go with discipline. Why? Because motivation is a small time dose. So motivation will come and go. You will stay for alive for 6 to 5 days and you go on. But after that, your motivation goes down. You go back to your personal life and your daily life. But what about discipline? Once you get up at 5 a.m., day and day out, whatever it is, that's called a discipline. That's where, same way, we need to have the code of honor. So our community have integrity, sorry, commitment, discipline, lifelong learning, accountability, and contributions. Now, I was at version 0.0. What was version 0.0? Before revealing what is version 1.0. So no community was there. I was not having any group of students. I was not having any group of clients whom I can interact or help them. I was having a one-to-one consultations, but still it was not effective. People were not getting the results. No online courses was there, no digital courses, recorded courses which I can help them. No strategy was there, so I was just developing based on my experience. I was sharing them. There was no system, which I really learned in the hard way, and that's why I came in contact with my mentors and trainers. No tools I was there. Even though I was having some tools, but I was not using them. That was the thing. But now, 2023 version 1.0. What is it? Before that, there's one of the famous line: change can happen outside only if you commit to change from inside. You, this you need to change. Now the vision, when I started, this was the and this is my vision, to help 1 lakh working professionals to experience a life of financial freedom, where they're empowered to make the choices aligned with their dreams and aspirations, unburdened by the weight of debt. This is my vision. Let's nurture a cohesive debt free for the new world. Let's come together to make a difference in each other's life. Let's make this society a better and adaptable one. Though still have not unrevealed what is 1.0. Are you still excited? Type excited in the chat box. Before that, let's start this video.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. I won't have your name to call. I will be the last to fall. I will be the last to fall.
So, are you ready? If ready, you can type ready in the chat box. Version 1.0 is ready. Community. Let's begin. The first thing I wanted to share with you is a new course. This new course is all about debt freedom blueprint. Now, what all it will contain is that you will first have a clear mindset. So I will tell you how to share you, and I will teach you how to have a money mindset, how to have a debt free mindset. Because the problem is that, like I showed you all the slides, and I came from that thing, the butterfly from cocoon to butterfly takes a lot of time, but the mindset also have to change, but otherwise they will be in the cocoon only. That's why the event is called as a metamorphosis. You have to change, and the change first happens in this mind. Second, overall assessment. So we will assess your financial debt freedom, debt sheets and everything. I will be sharing some tools and everything. Third is strategy building. So I'll be building a strategy for you, build conscious systems and everywhere. Then I will share with you my own designed lazy framework, what exactly it is, and sorry, how you can leverage your all these things and use it for your benefit. Fifth is budgeting. Budgeting is I will show you Excel file also, and I will share you some videos by which you can know about this thing, and some Excel tools I will be sharing with you. So this is a very basic blueprint kind of thing where you can set your part. I will create a system and you can move ahead. So you have a strategy in place, system in place, you have your tools, your mindset, everything you have. So everything in this course is there which will enable you to get into a debt freedom journey. That's all. Second is all about new membership. So I've started with a new membership, and this is online, and these are the four membership level: Bishop, Knight, King, and Queen. So I'm a great fan of chess. So we have started with Starter, Pro, Elite, and Mastery. So the Starter package is what we call as a Debt Freedom Blueprint, which will be having. Then the Pro will be there, Elite will be there, Mastery will be there. So we will talk about after that things. But what's the starter package? You will get the tools, you get the money community support, okay, weekly live mentoring section, one free financial planning you will get, okay, and yearly review of your portfolio. So whatever your portfolio will be there, irrespective of everything, I will be reviewing your portfolio or the things. And this is only for 999 999. Just one time payment you have to make it, and you get your started. I will just intimate you, and we'll get it started. Third thing, I have started revamping the YouTube channel. So what was the problem? So I just started a lot of YouTube problems was there. Some of the problems was that I could not get into communicate with my community members. Some of the comments was not able to appear, and some of the videos was not able to get it. So this time I'm being consistent and disciplined in that. So I will be releasing a video weekly, which is based on the debt freedom, life after debt, and many other things. So you will enjoy, you will have a lot of things, and you already seen my profile pic had changed. My the banner, everything has been changed, so we are already continuously doing that. I've created a special Facebook group for the specific communities, and this is very very important. So if at all you want to join Facebook community, you can join this. You will ask 2 to 3 questions, because we want very serious people who would like to change their debt freedom. I don't want any on promoting their products or just coming and just passing our time. I don't want these people. So people I want who are very very committed and want to change their life. So I want these people, so they will be part of this group. And this is what, let's see. So, are you ready to change your future? Then come join us and be part of this debt free community. The fifth update is LinkedIn newsletter. So, all those people who are with me in LinkedIn, I will be releasing a newsletter, and that will be an awesome newsletter, because this newsletter every Friday it will get released, and it will contain various strategies as well, new ideas, new hacks to get debt free, and also contain some parts of financial literacy as well. So overall, there in LinkedIn, just be ready. I will be sharing this newsletter. First newsletter will be releasing this Friday, so be ready for that. Now, the sixth is the very important and very personalized growth collaborators. Who are these people? So I'm looking for very serious individuals, serious group of people who can grow with me. That is why I named this as a group collaborators. The problem was that there was people, customer participation was there, but not able to engage with them. Integrity issues were there. People were just coming for selling, selling, selling. People was not having limited expertise and recommendations, limited product varieties and royalty programs were there, and reduced discounts and offers. So lot many problems were there, which I found out in overall industry where I was working, and this I've come to know. And that is why I created a program for group collaborators, where this is only open for my clients who have brought a level 1 product. So I'm talking about the Bishop product, the, okay, or the debt freedom blueprint. So if you're taking that 1 or 2 products, I will be, you are my client and you are my student, and this program only open for those. So there will be screening process. So once you brought my product, I will be sharing with you. If you want, if it is up to optional, so if you want to join, you can join me. And there will be a screening process to select the growth collaborators, okay, wherein I will be providing some exclusive contents such as ebooks, webinars, or workshops that you as a collaborator can offer as a bonus or incentives to your people, your group of people, your audience. Okay, so it can be trainer, coaches, or any group of people. Okay, now what it will happen, this will add a value to your promotions and also encourage more and more referrals. And also I will be conducting some online training sessions or providing education materials to help collaborators understand your coaching services, target the audience, and key selling points also. So I will also equip you with the knowledge and skills to effectively promote your offerings, promote our offerings. And also I will be creating some friendly competitions and challenges, so that you among the collaborators only, you all will be challenging a lot. Okay, and collaborators with the collaborators also, you will collaborating to create more and more co-branded. So it is like a win-win situation for all of us. So it's not like that I am giving something and you are just selling. No, it's all about changing your life as well, changing your partner's life, and also you're collaborating so that you make more. Offer personalized support. So I am always there. So through email, Private group, you will be there, address your questions, provide a primary response, and offer guidance so that you can always be there. The theme is life after debt. Okay, I'm focusing on really on this theme, very important thing, because this year I'm focusing on this one. So the collaborators is not like that they just come and go. They have to provide their proof, and that is why I said they have to be level one client, level students of mine course. Okay, they have to change their life. They must be in that journey what I have designed for them. So they have to provide a proof or evidence of their own personal journey to become debt free before promoting my products. Okay, they are encouraged to share their personal stories and everything, testimonies and everything. That is one thing. They can create educational contents, life after death, such as blog posts and everything. So these are the more importance of the collaborators thing. They should highlight the positive lifelike changes that can achieve, and also they can provide the engagement. The seventh new initiative what have been launched is called as a Facebook Live. Now Facebook Live, every Friday 7 p.m. I will be coming on Facebook Live on my group as well as on personal channel. I might be coming. In this, I will be sharing some golden nugget or something else which will help you to understand what kind of scenario is there. Like I showed you the present scenario of depth journey. What is the future of depth journey? What is the current scenario? Like, and how you can promote, you can move ahead and learn these things. So I will be sharing these things. The problem was that I was doing Facebook Live, but the problem was that real-time interactions were not there. Live Q&A sections, I was not able to do that. I was not doing that because that time I was not able. I was into many things. Personal connections I was not able to establish, and interactive. So I might be coming with some new guest so that you might be getting more motivated, more getting to know. Timely updates and announcements will be there. So major things I'll be sharing with me in these things as well. Free masterclass will be there. So this is what I was thinking about. So this is masterclass for only those people who will be registering, and in this masterclass I'll be sharing with you my lazy framework and how you can get out the debt using following my lazy framework. So in that particular framework you will able to see that what exactly the masterclass is all about and how you can get out the debt. That is more important. Then this is very important: debt free mornings. The problem was that I was not able to. I've seen people, students having bad money habits, feeling very depressed, and I cannot educate them or they motivate them, because what is happening was that they're getting into depression mode and they get into so much depression that I'm not able to motivate them to get out of the depression. When I go to psychiatric and everything, they have some problems of bad money mindset as well. People used to see money in a very different view. They see that I should keep more and more money with me. I should not let go money. That's a very bad mindset. Okay, let go the money. More and more you give, the more and more receive. Some people are feeling alone. They feel that nobody is in this world to support them. Nobody is there to motivate them. And that's where I thought about the community. Financial stress. Because of that stress, people were losing on relationships. People were getting angry on unnecessary issues and everything. So that's where I thought that let's bring up a debt-free mornings. So what do I mean by that? You will get a new, better, good money habits. You will be getting an accountability system. So I'll be creating a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group where you all be joined there. A mentor mentee guidance will be there. So if anything you specifically need a problem related to your debt, you can let us know. I will assign a mentor. Openly share your achievements and mistakes. See, the problem is that acceptance, like I said in my previous presentations as well, acknowledging your debt is very important. So you have to share your achievements. That is one positive thing, but you have to share your mistakes as well. A big community of like-minded people and no judgment at all. Every day it will be there to transform your life. Live on YouTube channel I will be coming as of now. So every 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. I will be coming and I will be teaching you some things. So that things if you do regularly, you're changing your mindset, and this all will be dependent on that. Okay, and when you change your mindset, always your acknowledgement, you get an accountable system, the mentor mentee will be there, you get a big community of like-minded people, everything is there. So nowhere you can escape your debt-free journey. You will always be you will be debt-free, right? So this is the link I'll be sharing with you. You can just go ahead and just check out this link. I will just paste in this thing as well. I will share with you so that You can just check out that link, fill out the form, because I want a serious people. I doesn't want uh, any like what I say, not this thing, this people, because I don't want unnecessary people to get into that. So this is very important, and yeah, I will just paste that. Yeah. So those who registered today, so you will be receiving the first session as free. Okay. So I will be giving you first session free. So every morning. So I will be depending upon the entries. I will just check. So give me 1 or 2 days. I will be coming back, and next week we will be starting the sessions. So no worries about that. You will get an intimations in your WhatsApp number or Telegram number. The 10th new update is all about the new podcast channel. And what is that? Let's understand from this video. So for all those people who feel that they are not able to watch the videos, they are not able to do the things, I am coming with the podcast and with the new reservations and things, new podcast in town. Let's crush depth. It's all available in all the platforms. And today, already one episode has been released. You can go and check out what exactly is about. Just a 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be sharing with you some depth tips and tricks, and it will be for those who are just traveling and who just wanted these things to get in town. Yeah. So and every Sunday I will be coming with podcast episode. So every Sunday at 11:30, you will be getting. Now the problem was that eventually I was having a podcast, but there was no proper broadcast channel. So people were having, but no, I have seen that US based context was there. So people were comparing and saying about depth freedom in the US perspective. See, country to country also it differs in terms of depth. The people who are using mortgage in US, it is more and more common, but the people using in India, mortgage is a very different. Okay. So it's a very different thing. Depth mindset is very problem. So mindset, like I said, I'm focusing on the confused, no, don't know what to do and what is the life after this. So these are the problems I have seen, and that's why I came up with this podcast. So every Sunday at 11 a.m., new episode will be released. It will short about 10 to 15 minutes. So there's a link for subscribing as well. So first episode already out, so you can just check out uh, this thing. And the third thing is a power learning. So I will be sharing some weekly podcast, Instagram reels to do more. So if you're in a group, I'll add in a group, so that depth-free morning group will be there. So there I will sometimes I will share some power learnings which will enable you. Okay, now questions for the week. So I will coming up questions for the week. So what is that one burning question that is keeping you struck? So I will share you some Google form, so which will contain you one question. Keep it very script, short or paragraph. So I'll be using that, and you name it, and then use it for ChatGPT and get all the questions. So that's the thing you will get. I will be giving another bonus incentive is a one-to-one discovery call session. Now, what is happening with this? Like I said, I was doing one-to-one discovery call session, but I was not having any tailored depth solutions. And there were some unique challenges which I was not facing, but I know that somewhere I can help these clients. And some of the clients' specific needs and goals were not specific; they were going overboard. That's where I realized that no, this is a time to need to revamp all this coaching. Specialized coaching and guidance is there, and I will be coming with stronger relationships as well. So this is the form. You can go and check out this form as well. So I will be sharing this form. So you can fill up this form as well, and just let me know whether you are able to get that, so that you can go and update that also, so that you will be getting the things. I will be just Just wait, and I will be sharing the screen. Yeah, there's another Google form, so you can do that. And the second thing is that, yeah, so now I will send. Yeah, so another bonus incentive is hackathon. So normally people are getting into competitions, and I realized that the competitions will make more exciting the game of debt-free journey. So I realized that just putting the, and the problem was that I knew that my other students, some of the students were facing real-time interactions were not there. Live Q&A sessions were not there. People were just following the things, but they were not able to connect. Personal connections I have seen they were not able to establish. Interacting discussions were not having timely updates or announcements was not having. So some things was there. So I got into that. New book launch. So teaser video is not there, but yes. Now, coming back to the last, before I ending, because I think we have 8:43. So like I told, I will be ending by 8:30. So 10 to 15 minutes I've got it. So this is what a secret formula for success. You have to get aware what is your problem and why it is there. So this is what acknowledgement is all about. People when acknowledgement, the first stage only they have already passed it. They know that they have done that. Then the goal and the task is there. So whatever your task is there, you want to get your debt, that's the goal. Now, we will decide the plan and strategy that is called as a how. Then your set your intentions correct. What you want. Focus and consistency. Sorry. Sorry. Then you get your energy. You get your actions and then your results. That's where this happens. People don't just go for this, they always want results, but they don't taking actions. They're not having the energy, they are not focused, they're not having the right intention, and they don't have anything, and they just want results. No, that can't be possible. This formula is achieved by all the great people in this world. It's not my formula. I have learned from my mentors and trainers who are already established in their own world. I have people watching this and learning from these things. This is one of the secret formula for your success which can help you a lot. And lastly, I leave with this video to have this thing what exactly is all about motivations and this thing.
So, Coach, how strong is Westview this year?
Well, stronger than we are.
You already written Friday night down as a loss, Brock?
Well, not if I knew we could beat them.
Come here, Brock. You too, Jeremy.
What, am I in trouble now?
Not yet. I want to see you do the death crawl again, except I want to see your absolute best.
What, you want me to go to the 30?
I think you can go to 50.
The 50? I can go to the 50 if nobody's on my back.
I think you can do it with Jeremy on your back. But even if you can, I want you to promise me you're going to do your best.
All right.
Your best.
Okay.
You going to give me your best?
I'm going to give you my best.
All right, one more thing. I want you to do it blindfolded.
Why?
Because I want you giving up at a certain point when you can go further. Get down. Jeremy, get on his back. Now give a good tight hold, Jeremy. All right. Let's go, Brock. Keep your knees off the ground, just your hands and feet. There you go. A little bit left. There you go. Show me good effort. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. I want everything you got. Come on, keep going. It hurts. Don't quit on me. Your very best. Keep driving. Keep driving. There you go. There you go. He's heavy. I know he's heavy.
If I had strength.
Then you negotiate with your buddies to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going. You hear me? You keep going. You're doing good. You keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going.
It hurt.
I know it hurt. You keep going. You keep going. It's all hard from here. 30 more steps. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Keep going.
Burn.
And let it burn.
It's a burn.
It's all hard. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Come on. Keep going. You promised me your best. Your best. Don't stop. Keep going.
Too hard.
It's not too hard. You keep going. Come on, Brock. Give me more. Give me more. Keep going. 20 more steps. 20 more. Keep going, Brock. Give me your best. Don't quit. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Brock Kelly, you don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Go, Brock Kelly. You don't quit on me. No, you keep going. You keep going. Go, Brock. 10 more steps. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Keep going. Don't quit. Give me yours. You can. You can. 5 more. 5 more. Come on, Brock. Come on. Don't quit. Don't quit. Come on, Brock. 2 more. 1 more. Good, Brock. You're in the end zone.
So, yes, thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for attending the session. Hope you got what you felt. So, do let me know if anything you are feeling, and I'm there to help you. And let's see where exactly we are all standing and how I can help you in your debt free journey. Thank you so much, and have a great day. See you.